with this toilet here, there is a leak between the tank and the toilet bowl. So what I'm going to do is replace the gasket that sits underneath the tank and see if we can resolve the problem. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn off the supply line to the toilet. Make sure it's snug. Now I'm going to drain the water out of the tank. Now I'm just taking a rag and putting it down at the bottom of the tank to sop up any water in here. Just helps to prevent a mess when I take the tank off the bowl. So now I have to remove this nut right here. I've already loosened it with an open end wrench. And that'll allow us to be able to lift the tank off the bowl. Now I have to unloosen this nut to separate the supply line from the tank. A little bit of water will come out of that, but not a lot. We'll just clean that up. All right, now I'm going to lift the bowl, or the tank, right off the bowl. And that is the gasket we're going to replace. So that's the gasket we're replacing. And you can see here, it was just breaking down over the years. But what I want to make real sure of, before I put the new gasket on, that I've cleaned this carefully so there's a good seal here. So I just put the new gasket on. It just basically just fit over the threads here, and it's flush with the tank. And now we can just put this back on the bowl, and it should form a very good seal. All right, I've got replacement bolts. I'm putting the washers on here, done on both bolts. Now they're going to go into the tank. And just slide them right down where the holes were. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this washer up first and then this nut, and then we're going to hand tighten the nut to the bolt. We don't want to over tighten it because we don't want to crack the tank. So for now I've just hand tightened the nuts to the bolt, but now I'm going to connect the supply line back up to the tank. So what I'm doing here is I'm evenly tightening up the bolts so that the tank just touches the ribs here on both the front and the back side. You want to do this evenly. You don't want to tighten up any more than that, or else you might crack the tank and the bowl as you tighten them up. And you can hear, I got a little bit more to go. You can hear it kind of rocking. All right, now I've tightened up the bolts to the point where it's not rocking on the ribs, and it's evenly going across the ribs. You can see a little bit of a gap here, centered tight here, and a little bit of gap here. Those gaps are even. So that is basically done. We can turn the supply line back on here and test it out. All right, I'm going to turn the supply line back on. Well, the good news is I'm not seeing water just pouring out of the bottom of the tank. Now I'm going to look in these gaps to make sure I don't see any leaks. I suspect I won't, because that's a brand new gasket. And I don't see any leaks there as well. Coming up above, water's filling up nicely in the tank. The tank is full. And we're going to take a look underneath to make sure we have no leaks. And it looks like it's nice and dry there. We'll come around to the other side. And it's looking nice and dry in there as well. The bowl looks good. And I think we've got this job wrapped up. Now I'm just putting the tank cover back on. So again, as you can see here, this gasket was just worn out, just decaying and breaking up, and that's why I started to get a little bit of a leak between the tank and the bowl. So it took me maybe 30 minutes to change that gasket, and the part was $9.95. So before you hire a plumber to spend hundreds of dollars on something like that, see if you can use a wrench and can turn off a valve, and you can replace this thing in no time and save yourself a small fortune.